Water and chemicals can move in several directions at the same time in soil. When applying water-soluble fertilizer, pesticides, or other chemicals to soil, it is important to recognize that these chemicals will move according to capillary and gravitational forces in the soil. Pollutants such as spilled chemicals, motor fuel, bearing lubricants, and cleaning solvents also move with water. The dye dots in this demonstration represent soluble chemicals such as nitrate nitrogen added to the soil. As the wetting front contacts the dye dots, the chemical dissolves and moves radially with the water as dictated by capillary action. Capillary forces even pull water above the source. Note the middle dye spot at the same level as the water in the furrow. As the two wetting fronts connect in the center of the model, there is a change in the pattern of water movement. Water moves up into the dry soil above and down into dry soil below. When the wetting fronts first connect, the dye spot in the middle shows little movement because water above the dye spot flows up and below the spot it flows down. Later, when the soil becomes saturated, gravity dominates areas where the dye first moved radially by capillary action, causing the dye to move downward. In this demonstration, water movement slows down when the wetting fronts reach a buried sand or gravel layer as shown at the bottom of this model. The water also changes direction where the soils meet, moving laterally along the top of the layer instead of downward. Notice that the dye spots disperse as they move through the soil. Water-soluble chemicals applied to soil disperse in the same manner. In practical applications, soluble chemicals moving with the water would trace out patterns similar to the dye shown in the demonstration. For example, fertilizer must be placed considering the wetting pattern because soluble fertilizers moving upward with water will tend to accumulate in the surface. Evaporation may concentrate chemicals on the soil surface, affecting water infiltration and perhaps harming plants. Also, excess water movement through and below the plant root zone may move chemicals into groundwater aquifers.